Hey guys, I'm here with EcoFINISH. You guys know me and EcoFINISH go way back at this point in the ICF game. This is Stan.
How you guys doing?
Stan is the guy who came out and trained us when we first got our machine like 2.5 years ago. He's all over the world now.
Pretty much.
Spent some time in Bulgaria where they've got some factories. I'm going to show you guys in a minute a new epoxy floor system that they have that's actually available to the public. You don't have to have the fancy gun or anything. It's really awesome. But first, we're going to do a little demo. Stan is awesome. I'll show you a little clip. He can actually eco cardboard without burning it. I can't, but he's pretty talented. He's going to shoot this piece of hardy back real quick, and I'll kind of walk you through what he's doing. So go ahead and light the fire.
Good. Okay, guys, we're going to light up the fire. So to light up the gun, air is on. This is our propane knob. We're going to open it 4 times. We're going to light up the gun, and when we're ready, we're going to point and shoot.
The audio he's turning the gas on now. The audio may be a little, because we got a big compressor going through this, so we've got a little air. It's going to get really loud in a second when he lights the gas. Okay, if you can still hear me, he's going to adjust the gas to just right. And right now there's no powder. When he turns the powder on, you're going to see the flame get yellow. And what that's doing, that's now shooting powder down the middle of the flame. And this coat here is called the flock coat. It's the first coat of the EcoFINISH, and he's melting that powder into the epoxy base coat. You're going to end up doing 2 more coats after this, but this first coat is the one that bonds with the epoxy that is entrained in the concrete. So this is kind of the magic of EcoFINISH. You've got epoxy that is deeply embedded into the concrete, and now you're physically and chemically bonding that powder, that polyethylene powder that's so resistant, you're bonding that powder that's so resistant to chemicals and UV rays. Sorry, Jason, go ahead.
We're just going to scrape and damage the finish so we can show you how easy it is to repair.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Jason's doing something that would be actually very hard to do inside of a pool that's actually finished. That was still pretty molten, but if you manage to do that, or a piece of plaster on a remodel pool popped off after the fact, you'll be able to repair that very easily just by melting back over the top. That's the cool thing about Eco. It doesn't really fade ever. It's pretty UV stable. It's not so prone like most plasters to efflorescence where it gets all marbly. So this color will match 5 years from now. If you got to get some to touch it up, you can get more powder. Their batches are super managed well with it.
Yes, we don't have dye lots. Again, the material, 0 waste, no shelf life. Whatever you don't use, you put it back in a box. You store it 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now. Open it again, use it.
Yeah, we got powder 2 years old that we'll pull out and shoot for training, and it's exactly the same. It's a really cool product. Like I said, there's no other finish that gives you that pH resistance. We can dump straight muriatic acid on this and it just looks at it. It doesn't hurt it. And you do that to plaster, you're burning a hole right through your pool.
Exactly.
So, anyway.
We're going to do a second coat.
He's going to touch it up. He's going to touch this up and do the second coat now. The second coat is a build coat. Go ahead. The second coat, you build your material. And then that last coat, he'll turn the powder down, he'll turn the heat up and make sure everything's melted in even. So, I think I'm describing it properly. Okay. So you guys have seen us, me and Zach, do this on a million pools, but it's nice to see these guys out here. They had to get a special permit to burn this flame at the World of Concrete. So like I said, this coat, he's laying a lot of powder. He's moving pretty quick. When he does the third coat, he'll turn the powder down and the heat up. You see, he just covered that up and you can't even see it. It's much more difficult to touch up plaster-based finishes. So while he's letting that cool off, I'm going to show you guys. You guys saw him spray that cardboard a minute ago. The amazing thing about this stuff is He's just sprayed cardboard. It's not on epoxy. It's not supposed to. You should be able to pull it off,
We
but
don't
it's
have
stuck.
a bigger box.
I can fold this 90 degrees, and I can't get it to change colors. You know, if you were
No,
doing
we
this with
can't.
most plastics, any kind of aluminum, anything, you turn it white, right? You can't. This is just cardboard, and yet I got that to tear, barely. You can barely get it to tear
we wanted
because of
the
that
120
plastic. It's
PSI.
so durable. But I mean, cardboard, I should be able to tear it just like, but I had to really struggle to get it to tear.
Yeah.
It's amazingly durable, guys. It's super cool. And what we've got some really neat products coming out
Well,
that I can't
the
show you
compressor
yet.
itself, we
For the
need
one-sided
40
ICF to
CFM.
shoot this
so
direct
this one
to
is
concrete
a little overkill. You
that
can
are going
run
to
like
change the
probably
game
4
completely.
machine out of this
It's
compressor.
already dang good,
Um,
but it's about to be next level easy and more durable.
Oh, yeah,
we can
you're
make a
good.
pool hold water before this. So now this is just going to be the Kevlar to our already amazing
you
pool
just need
process.
propane. That's it.